Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it is the Best of Beauty eyes, and yes, I'm filming on the same day in the same t-shirt because I'm filming all these at one time, because why not? And I went with an ultra nude lip. This is my new La Femme Cosmetics liquid lipstick with a MAC Dazzle Glass over it. You guys let me know if you love it or you hate it. I don't. It's fine. If you hate it, it's okay. If you hate it, I won't be offended. I never go like ultra nude. So I'm looking in the camera and I'm like, my lips have concealer on them because they're so nude. Okay, let's go for eyes. This was an interesting eye year for me. I don't know. I use a lot of the same stuff over and over again, but what I used, I loved, and I'm really excited about showing you. Okay, so I have a couple primers. So two of my favorite primers this year. Drugstore was the NYX eyeshadow base. This is the ESB03. It's the skin tone one. I love this because it's skin tone. So it's like putting a concealer on your eyes, but that's for your eyes, because sometimes I'll put foundation over my eyes or concealer over my eyes, but this is an actual eyeshadow base. It's a primer and it's skin tone, and I just think that's really genius. So I love this. They did a really good job, and I've had this for almost a year and it hasn't dried out. For my high-end primer, the NARS Pro Prime, one of the best eyeshadow primers I've ever used. If you have got the oiliest of the oiliest lids, and I actually don't, but I've got friends that do, this primer will solve all of your problems. It is so good, and I just love it. It's a really great primer. You can see mine is so dirty because I put it in all my makeup bags. I literally, that was the primer that I used the most this year. And that is really it for primers. So for cream shadows, this was kind of a big year for me because I discovered a lot of drugstore versions that I thought did a really great job with cream shadows. These like stick form cream shadows. And this is the Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeshadow, long wear liquid eyeshadow, lasts all day in rich russet, and I love this color, you guys. It is the perfect kind of cocoa brown. Just look at how amazing this is. What a great eyeshadow base. And that lasts so long. It reminds me of Maybelline Bad to the Bronze. But those tattoo ones even dry out, and the L'Oreal Infallibles get crumbly. So I really like the pot cream shadows, but I was really liking kind of these doe foot like lip gloss applicator ones, you know. So I love this color so much. These are all really good. I have a few shades of those. And then the Jane Cosmetics cream eyeshadows are also fantastic. These crease a little bit quicker than the Rimmel ones. These aren't meant to like last all day necessarily, like 24 hours or whatever like the Rimmel says. But these are really beautiful colors. This is it right here. And the shade is in, it looks like rose gold to me. But it's called Gilded Gold. And I have so many of these as well, and I just love them. Really good as like another eyeshadow base. And then my two favorite pot eyeshadows, it just so happens I have another like drugstore and high-end. This is the e.l.f. Smudge Pot. These are fantastic if you need a good cream shadow that is cheap in a pot, because I think they just tend to dry out so quickly that I find it hard to want to spend a lot of money on them. These are really good. I love e.l.f.'s Smudge Pots. I thought they did a really great job with these. Overall, I was really happy with the whole collection. And that is the shade right there. And this one is called, I don't know, because I can't find the name. Oh, right, I don't have the names because it was on the packaging. I didn't write them down. It's some sort of not auburn, gold there. Gosh, it's so pretty. I love it. And again, I think I ordered these in right when they came out. So it was maybe halfway through the year. Not dried out, still really good. One high-end one that did really impress me is this Origins Ginseng Brightening Cream Shadow, which if you don't know, their ginseng line, because I used to work for Estee Lauder and for Origins, it's got a luminosity to it, it's brightening, so they have an under-eye cream that's like a brightening ginseng eye cream, and then they just came out with the ginseng moisturizer, which helps to brighten your face. They also have a ginseng mascara, and they also have these, and this is called Coffee Buzz, which I love that name. And these are so creamy. I can't imagine how they would ever dry out. And look at that color right there on the end. I just think it's gorgeous. This looks so pretty on the eyes, and it lasts for a really long time. So overall, I was really impressed with all of those cream shadows this year. It's a lot easier for me to pick out palettes, like favorite makeup palettes, than it is single eyeshadows. I never really have very many like single eyeshadows that I use unless they're in like a MAC palette or a Z palette. But a standout for me this year was this one from Prestige Cosmetics. It's Total Intensity. It's from the drugstore. It's on the pricier side at the drugstore because it's like Prestige's like prestige line kind of, like their upper line. I got this at Ulta, and it is this gorgeous kind of green, black, gold. It's called Color Rush Eyeshadow in Makeup Your Mind. And just hold on. Let's see where I can fit this. It is that color there, and it is just a gorgeous green gold. I love it so much. This was a huge like standout eyeshadow for me. I think this is the perfect addition to any smoky eye, and I actually wanted to buy a lot of these, but I think it's $10 an eyeshadow, so it is kind of more on the expensive side. But if you need good kind of drugstore eyeshadows that are baked, have really good quality pigment, Ulta sells this prestige line, Total Intensity. I like it a lot. Okay, then 2 small palettes. I've talked about these in so many videos, you guys. Essence Beauty just shocked me this year. I never knew what they were, but their eyeshadows are creamy and pigmented and amazing. And yeah, they're a little bit chalky because they're drugstore, but for $2.99, I think it is, you get 6 eyeshadows. And even if it's $3.99 for 6 eyeshadows, that's amazing. So this first one is nude, and it's like purples and taupes, and the second one is in sunrise, and it's like golds and browns. Okay, let's move to brow products because I forgot to do those. My first is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in dark, you guys. These e.l.f. Duo kits are really good. You have a wax here and also a powder. I really liked kind of using both and alternating. I actually use the wax a little bit more with this one, and then we'll kind of fill in with the powder, but use the wax really to set everything. So I love these. I think they're really, really, really good, but I'm really excited to try the new NYX brow products I got because there are so many of them, and they look so good, like Anastasia dupes, and Anastasia is my favorite, like, brow products ever. Maybelline Define-A-Brow, though, I think is a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Really good. I use this in brunette. This is my second one this year. I can't say enough good things about it. It's just so, so, so good, and I absolutely adore it. My last one for brows is the Anastasia Dip Brow. The shade that I have is blonde, so it's too late for me now. I had it when I was a platinum blonde, but I really love it. I just can't find it. Then on to eyeliners. So my favorite eyeliners of all time for the waterline are the Stila Smudge Sticks. For me this year, it doesn't get better than this still. I think these do the very best job on the waterline. They stay so long, and my favorite one is called Stingray. A close runner-up this year for the waterline is the Gorgeous Cosmetics Carbon Black Eye Ink Liquid Eye Pencil, and it's just a regular black pencil, but look how like black this is. It is like really carbon black. For liquid liner, I have a surprise here. This one from In Color, which I think might be Jordana. Fabuliner liquid liner in brown. Weird, I never use brown eyeliner, but I used it a few times this year, and this one is phenomenal. There it is, great medium to dark brown, but I love this because it's a little bit thicker than a normal tip is for the liquid liner, and it just works really well. You've got a lot of control, and the end, no matter how long you use it, does not fray. But the winner for me that takes the cake this whole year for liquid liner is the new Rimmel products. I love Rimmel. I love their mascaras mostly. I love their foundations, but these eyeliners changed the game for me. This one is in black, and it is the Exaggerate eyeliner, and it has a felt tip, and it is just like phenomenal. You can draw a thin line. Where is it? Right here. I won't touch it. You can draw a thin line, you can draw a thick line, whatever you want. Love that liner. But this one is my all-time favorite liner, maybe ever. This is the Scandalized Thick and Thin Liner, and it's an angled felt tip brush, so you can draw a really thin line with it. I'll do it on my wrist here. Thicker line with it. I have 5 favorite mascaras. Most of them are drugstore, you guys. So, I actually have 6 because Maybelline Rocket is one of my favorites, but I need to buy a new one, and so I don't have that, and I'm trying to use up a couple other ones first, but that is probably my favorite drugstore mascara of the whole year. A really close second is actually the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express, which I did not think I would like because it has kind of a funky brush. It's like curved, but I turn it into my, like, facing my lashes, and I really love this mascara. It does a really good job at lengthening and volumizing, which I really like. I told you guys Rimmel is my favorite company for mascaras. The Glam Eyes mascara, lengthening to the max. So, so, so good. Love this one. This was newer when I was using something just for lengthening at the beginning of the year. I love the Rimmel Lash Accelerator, and I think overall I like the Lash Accelerator better than the Glam Eyes, but both are really good for lengthening, not volumizing. Even if you put a couple coats on, it doesn't clump or anything like that. So for volumizing, it's not the best mascara. What is good for volumizing and lengthening is the CoverGirl Bombshell Volume Lash Blast Mascara. Love this one. Step 1, step 2. Makes it so easy. Love the dual formulas. Love the dual wands. Like, what else can you ask for? I thought this was phenomenal. Doesn't clump. Really great semi-wet, semi-dry formula. Hasn't dried out. I've had it for 6 months, 5 months maybe. But my ultimate favorite mascara of the entire year is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I know I've said this about the Dior Show before. I feel like I've said it about one other mascara. Might be the best mascara I've ever used in my entire life. This is so good for lengthening, volumizing, separating, fake lashes, whatever. It's got the coolest kind of hourglass shaped brush. If you've never tried this, you're missing out on mascara heaven. Okay, so one of these is one I bought kind of earlier in the year. This is the 18 color baked eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics. It's called Galaxy Chic, and these shades are so pigmented, so gorgeous. They do all have a little bit of shimmer, so if you don't like shimmers and you don't like bright colors, you're gonna hate this palette. But if you do like shimmers and you do like bright colors, you're gonna love this palette. And I'll just show you some of my favorite shades. So Aphrodite, love Neptune, that deep blue. I splurged when I had a gift card from last Christmas. It is the Marc Jacobs, because I really wanted to try this at Sephora. The Marc Jacobs, the Starlit palette. You guys, these colors are amazing. They're gorgeous. The perfect neutrals palette. Love these colors so much. I use this probably for like the first 3 months of the year, almost every single day. I just could not stop using it. And then Lorac, of course. This palette, I was telling the Lorac girls at IMATS actually how much I love this palette and how I was like, I never would have thought I would love this, but my friend Carolina sent this to me a year ago in our swap, I think. And it is the, gosh, I don't even know, the Stylist eyeshadow palette. And it just has the most gorgeous colors. These two colors are like absolutely stunning. I just put makeup remover on my hand. But look how gorgeous those are. Yeah, that second one. This taupe, I can't even tell you what it looks like on the eyes. It's so good. This is a great neutrals palette, and it has like a green, a silver, a gold, like a rose gold here that I just think are just really good like starter eyeshadows. Can you see that rose gold there? It is no surprise that in my favorites this year, it is the Naked 3. Because how am I going to leave this out? I'm not crazy, girl. I'm not crazy. This is phenomenal. This is my favorite Naked palette of all time. The Naked 3 is the Rose Gold palette, and it is just like flat out, straight up gorge palette. But that wasn't my favorite palette of 2014. I know, you're shocked. My favorite palette of 2014, courtesy of the gorgeous Andrea Madelano from the channel Andrea Madelano, was the Too Faced A Chocolate Bar palette. This is such a good neutrals palette. Oh my gosh, I can't say enough good things about it, you guys. It's so good. It's got the perfect mix of mattes and shimmers, neutrals, brights, like the pink, the purple. It's got multiple neutral shades of brown, which I love. I mean, this is the ultimate palette for me. I love this. I know a lot of people are gonna argue with that they love like the Naked more and all that, but this is perfect. I use this every single day still. Even if I'm using the Naked, I'll use something from this. I just love it. These are perfect blending out crease colors. I just love it. And that is it for my Best of Beauty 2014 for eyes. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. If you haven't seen my Best of Beauty face video, I'll link it below for you. Best of Beauty lips video coming tomorrow, which will be the final video in this series. And then I'll be able to talk slower in my videos. If you missed my Best of Beauty health and fitness video on my vlog channel, make sure to click below and go check that out. There are some really good things that can help you lose weight that were in 2014 that were amazing, and then also just help you overall with your general health. I think you'll really like that video. Make sure to click that subscribe button on this channel. Go over to my vlog channel, subscribe to that channel. Have an amazing day, you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is finally time for Best of Beauty now that it's the end of January, because that makes sense. So I'm not going to be doing a January favorites video.